What's up guys, welcome back to TM and Blue Corp, and today we are going to be doing a hit or miss video, and that basically means we'll be going through the weekly update discounts we have this week and talk about what we should get and what we should not get this week. So well, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. And starting off with the Nagasaki Shinobi. Well, the Shinobi is an amazing bike. It is one of the fastest bikes in the game for racing. It also looks pretty damn good. And at the same time, when it comes to performance, the handling is amazing. The top speed is also pretty good. And the acceleration at the same time is also pretty great. So yeah, based up on that, I'd say the Nagasaki Shinobi is a pretty good pick this week, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I think it is a hit. And moving on to the Western Reaver, it is an amazing looking bike. It has a mixture of classic and modern looks to it. And talking about the performance, it has one of the highest top speeds, or maybe even the highest top speeds of any land vehicle ever in GTA Online. And when it comes to acceleration, it's also pretty good, but the handling is, I'd say, decent at best for a bike. But all in all, I'd say the Western Reaver is honestly a good hit this week. It's pretty good, so yeah, if it were up to me, I'd really pick it up this week. And then we have the Top G's car, the Trophy Nero. The Trophy Nero honestly looks super duper badass according to me, and just by the fact that it's Top G's car is enough for any of you to get it this week. Anyways, on a serious note, when it comes to performance, the Nero is actually pretty decent. The top speed is pretty good, the handling is actually very good, and the acceleration, I'd say, is above average. So based off on that, I'd say the Nero is actually a hit this week, especially because it has a Benny's custom upgrade and you can upgrade it, and also at the same time because all Benny's custom upgrades are 50% off. So yeah, it's a pretty good chance or time to get the Trophy Nero this week. So yeah, I'd say it is a hit. And then from there we have the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which is honestly a pretty neat vehicle in my eyes. It looks pretty good, and at the same time it has the ability to transform into a Benny's custom vehicle, which is a cherry on top. Moving on to the performance, it is actually a pretty good car. It has good handling, good top speed and good acceleration, and according to me, if you like muscle cars, especially the old ones, I'd suggest you guys to pick this up this week, and I guess it is a hit. And moving on, we have an Imani Tech vehicle, which is the Ines Jubilee. It looks pretty good, and when it comes to performance, it is an all-rounder, which basically means it has decent acceleration, decent top speed, and decent enough handling. It also is an armored vehicle and can take a few explosions or rockets before blowing up. And since it is an Imani Tech vehicle, it has the ability to fit Imani Tech on it and stop other people from locking onto you when using, let's say, an oppressor or a homing missile. And if it were up to me, I'd say it is a huge hit, and I definitely recommend you guys to pick the Ines Jubilee up. And moving on, we have another Imani Tech vehicle, which is the Mammoth Patriot Mil Spec. And honestly, it is a pretty good looking car, but when it comes to performance, it is actually pretty bad. It has bad acceleration, bad top speed, and not so great handling. And well, honestly, I'd say when it comes to the Patriot Mil Spec, I'd actually suggest you to go with the Jubilee instead. It is much better in each and every way, so I'd say it is a miss this week. And moving on, we have the Jester Classic, which is a pretty decent car when it comes to performance. It also looks pretty meh when it comes to the looks, but I guess if you're a Fast or Furious fan or a fan of the Toyota Supra, you're going to love this car. Now honestly, when it comes to the performance, the top speed I'd say is kinda a bit lacking. The handling is actually pretty good, and the acceleration is also pretty lacking. So yeah, I'd say the Jester Classic, honestly, if you're not a fan of, let's say, Fast and Furious or the Toyota Supra, so just skip it all completely this week. But honestly, it's a pretty decent car to own, and well, I'd say it is a hit or a miss this week. And moving on, we have the Bravado Yuga Classic, which is honestly not that great of a vehicle. When it comes to performance, it's not that great. It has very bad acceleration, very bad handling, and very bad top speed. And just based off on that alone, I'd say that the Yuga is a huge miss this week because it's not really that great of a vehicle. Next up, we have the D-Class Yosemite, and honestly, when it comes to the performance, it is a pretty trash car. It has one of the worst handlings in the entire game. It understays a lot, and it honestly cannot turn for the hell of it. When it comes to the acceleration, it is pretty sluggish, but the top speed is actually not that bad. It is slightly above average, and well, that is about it. It has the ability to transform into a Benny's custom vehicle, but still it is still not that good. So I'd say the class Yosemite is a huge miss. And then we have the Overflood Xeno, which is a pretty good looking car, but sadly it is brought down by the performance. When it comes to the supercars category, the Xeno is not that great. It has decent acceleration, decent top speed, and also decent handling. So based upon that, I'd say the Xeno is a huge miss because it's not really the best supercar or one of the best supercars, not even in the top 20. So yeah, I'd suggest you guys to skip it all completely. It is a huge miss. And for the property, we have 50% off on the wheat farms and its upgrade, and honestly I suggest you guys to get it this week if you possibly can, so it is a hit. And that is about it for this week's hit or miss video. I hope you guys liked the video, and well, do leave a like down, leave a comment down in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. It will really help me out a lot. And well, that is about it for the video. TM and W Corp signing out.